All right, guys. Good morning. We were just about to get underway here. Running a little bit behind. We had the first match scheduled at 10 o'clock start time. Unfortunately, the place didn't open till 10.
Yep.
So by the time we got in, got everything kind of set up, ready to go, players got a chance to get the morning pool warm-up going. We are just about to get underway here, So race to 5 on the right-hand table, Joe Spence, Eric Vargas versus Carlos Barbosa and Gary Hauk. Left-hand table, Ben Francis, Stephen Holem versus Brian Butler and Roger. And guys, if you are just joining us here this morning, help us out, share that stream. We are live for the Alberta Cup.
Yep, it'll be an awesome day of pool.
It will be a really good day of pool. We've got the best of Calgary versus the best of Edmonton. Good morning, Todd. What's for breakfast? Mine is the normal. Tim Hortons. Good morning, Adam. How are you? Mr. Danielson, how are you this morning? So, Scotch doubles here this morning. There is no coaching. The teams are allowed one timeout throughout the match. So at this level, we felt...
They allowed one timeout per game?
Yeah, no, they're at the skill level. I don't think they need to coach each other. So we took that out of the rules from last year and decided that we'll give them the opportunity with one timeout. Good morning, Billy Thompson. Happy birthday, buddy.
Steven to break on the left-hand table. Gary shooting on the right for Edmonton.
And good morning to you, Jim. You used the whole pocket with that 3-ball, but it drops in.
I do have a rule though. You got to bring me one.
Let me know your style. Done. Good morning, David. How are you this morning? Morning, Carla. So Gary and Carlos looking good. First rack.
Yeah, Ben's, it was a nice break by Steven, but Ben's hampered on the 2-ball there. He can see it. I don't know if he's kicking at the 9 right away or not with Ben here the way he's...
I don't know. I don't think he would. Not from that angle.
Are you going to try to stop it, hold it against? No, combo. In off. Morning, Steve.
Morning, Steve.
Joseph.
Nice shot from Gary there. Might have left Carlos a little deep on the 9-ball, but shouldn't pose any problem here for Carlos. Pocket this 9 to the bottom left. No troubles at all. 1-0 Carlos and Gary over Joe and Eric. And Brian and Roger at the table for Team Edmonton could take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's going to be 6 to the
Or
7
1-0
ball.
lead on each table, I
Well,
should say.
6 to the 7 stuff on that left-hand table.
Yeah, gotta get the right angle here. He's left a little bit straight on this. Straight and long. Good morning, Jenny. How are you this morning? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And if you are again, just help
Just help
tuning
help
in.
share it this
Yeah.
morning is what he's saying.
That's it.
Share the stream.
it up. Smash that share button, guys. You have to excuse my morning brain, not quite with it this morning. You know, that'll work.
Yeah,
That's just not bad.
Just gotta avoid that left-hand side pocket when you draw it across.
Yeah, yeah. I might just kind of feather light draw this over. You know, you're going to have a little bit more of an angle on it, but
Nice shot.
yeah, made a nice shot there. Avoided the side pocket, but one key important ingredient is to make the first shot. Hey, right on. Thanks, Bob.
We're gonna see Eric and Joe at the table for the first time on the right-hand side here.
Yeah. Talk about a matchup. Ben and Steven on the table. Thanks, Robin.
We've got 8 of the top shots probably in Western Canada on the tables right now.
I would agree with that assessment. Well, they're all on the same team and went to Vegas and put a 2-pack for the championships, 2-time championships, Vegas Masters. That might have left Ben a little tough there.
Yeah, he's.
Good morning, Chris. Morning, Noella. Yeah, let's, if we seem a little bit biased here, guys, it is because CSL is based in Calgary. And it is Calgary versus Edmonton, so they are provincial rivalries.
Definitely.
So if we seem sometimes a little bit
Well,
biased,
in all
we
the
try not to be.
in all the sporting world, I'd say Calgary and Edmonton is probably one of the biggest
It
rivals.
is a very deep-rooted rivalry
in
for
hockey,
sure.
football, everything.
Yeah, and it's actually, you know, a true battle of Alberta, where, you know, we get to battle Edmonton here on the Felt, and then the Flames are battling the Oilers tonight and in the NHL.
Yep. Both home games for Edmonton.
Yes.
So we'll have to come into town and disappoint them in hockey
A little bit,
and
yeah.
pool. Yeah.
Nice effort there from Ben. And I like the speed. Maybe touch harder. Just put that 7 ball right on the back rail would have
Yeah.
been absolutely ideal, but nice effort.
He's going to have to go a few rails around for a leave on the 8 ball here.
Brent, this is being played out of Top Shots in Edmonton, Alberta. And actually, Brian Butler, who is walking to the table on the left-hand side, is one of the owners here.
Yep.
He's the main man.
Spends all his time here anyway.
Yeah. Oh, wow, powered that in perfect. Nice little force follow shot there, and leaves Roger just dead nut on that 9 ball. Nice shot. Edmonton off. 1-0 in each match over Calgary. Any way to get the cups out of the right bottom corner?
What cups? Huh?
Not sure what you're referring to.
Do we keep the rotations through to the next rack?
Yes.
Like I made the 9, so he brings.
Yes.
So the same guy could end up breaking the alternate break.
New game, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Like guy breaks this game, he breaks next time he gets.
Hoped it was in Calgary with Prevail in the house. We're in Edmonton with Not Prevail in the house.
Yep. CSL's in the house.
CSL's here, alive and kicking. Hey, we're doing well, Ted. How are you? So we got Gary Hauk on the right-hand table shooting for Team Edmonton on the 3-ball here. 5-ball's looking a little challenging. It's always a little challenging when it's just past that side pocket.
Well, especially if he's got to be below this side.
Yeah, he's looking at that now. If that 5-ball is frozen to the rail, those are always really difficult shots, especially given he's got to go up on top of that and try and push that 5-ball past that side pocket. Typically, the Horns like to jump out at you on those shots.
Yeah.
So I think what he's looking at is whether he can take this 3 and actually bump that 5. But that gets really touchy.
You'd have to draw that a little bit to get it up that way. Oh, I think he's trying for the 9.
So Eric Vargas now to the table. Shooting for Calgary. Again, still same thing, right? Tough 5-ball.
But with at least with ball in hand here, he can leave Joe right on the rail above the 5 if he wanted.
It's still a touchy shot to get because you've got to be pretty much dead nut perfect. Like that 5-ball's hanging out right at that side pocket. So to make that 3 and ensure that you are dead straight on that is a tough shot. I actually kind of like just taking the 3 to the side, leaving the cue ball kind of on the same line. If you were to draw a line from the 5 to the 6, just leave him there and then play the safety and punch that 5-ball kind of down underneath that 9-ball.
He was trying to just touch the 5.
Yeah, just trying to touch. Nice effort. But that leaves Joe a little bit difficult, but I think he can kind of draw with some right hand off a rail and leave the cue ball up top underneath.
Try to get behind that, or try to get behind that 8 up there. 5 coming down table.
Oh, he's going to use the 8 instead. Doesn't get there.
Oh, I think he's
just come out of that a little bit.
Yeah, it still leaves a long shot if Carlos got it.
Yeah.
He might.
Well, and you're kind of asking a lot of yourself when it's the first match, morning pool, and you kind of have to spear this thing in. Just like that. Great shot.
Yeah, if you guys get 155, everybody click that share button 3 or 4 times each.
Absolutely. Well, you can share to any of your pool groups or
basket weaving groups.
Yeah, basket weaving. Where did that come from at this time of the morning?
I don't know. All those basket weavers. I got one.
Basket weaving. That wouldn't have been where my brain goes at 10 o'clock in the morning. 11 o'clock now. Good morning, Todd. So right-hand table, Carlos and Gary looking good to go up 2-0 over Joe and Eric.
Steven and Ben look like they're going to have one back here.
Yeah.
It was a nice run out by both of them on that left-hand table.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Steven's taking his time on the 9, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for sharing there, Todd. Sharing is caring. Pound that share button.
Oh.
Wow.
And I know a little harder to see with Steven on that left-hand table there, but you saw him. He reset twice.
Yep.
Stood back up. Stood a lot of the, when you're first starting out, make sure you're dead set. If you're unsure, stand back up.
Absolutely.
That's been one of my biggest mistakes. Is just I'm down there, I'm not that comfortable, and I shoot it anyway.
Yes.
That's when I miss.
Yeah. Wow, there's a rare miss from Gary Hauk on that shot.
It's still tough to get all the way back down. A good leave here with that close.
When are we coming back to Niagara Falls?
March.
For pasta. Yeah, we'll be there in March. I'll have some more of that pasta. That was freaking good stuff.
Just saying, it's not the easiest leave with the 8-ball right in that corner. It's left Joe a real tough cut or a bank here.
Yeah, he's taken the gift that Gary gave him and handed it back.
Yeah, he almost had to play that rail first to come back down. Because even
Joe's looking at thinning this 9-ball in, which I like, because if you miss this pro side, you don't leave your opponent much.
But that cue ball is going to fly up and down the table.
A little bit.
Or just make it.
Or just put it hard. Don't do it. Oh. Wow.
Nice cut.
What a nice shot. Joe Spence bringing the heat this morning. Hey, thanks, Grant. There we go, all tied up. 1-1.
Ben with a wicked break.
Yeah, really, really well done. Nice layout on the table, shot on the 1-ball. That crowd pleaser for sure.
I know I'd played with Ben a few days before in the last couple of weeks warming up, and I just let him take all the breaks. Rack, break, rack, break, rack, break, and he was really had that down. A couple times he sunk 5 balls. Like, you just sink them all and save your time.
Just ordered the red shirt.
Nice.
I love it, Todd. So guys, listen for what Todd is referring to. The team shirts that these guys are wearing is sponsored by Jam Up Apparel. Ryan will put that up. They are amazing. The quality of these shirts are crazy. They are sublimated shirts, not heat transfer, so the designs that you see on the shirt are actually part of the fabric. They are available. They're $49.95. They're available on the Jam Up website. When you go there, just click on the CSL tab, and they're available there. However, there is limited availability. It is only available up until the end of Sunday, last broadcast. Monday morning, you will not be able to get them.
They're discontinuing that line of shirts.
They're going to retire that shirt just specifically for the Alberta Cup. Yeah, he's still struggling a little bit with that ankle, but compared to what it was, because he did a number on his ankle. He was out for a long time with that.
They got an issue on their digital scoreboard up top there. Brian was trying to fix it. They can't get Calgary score.
Yeah. There are actually hoodies, Tiff. If you go on to that Jam Up website under CSL, you'll see the Alberta Cup shirts. And then if you scroll down, you'll see all the hoodies. There's T-shirts. There's quite a few different things there. He doesn't actually have a new cue.
He borrowed.
Yeah, he borrowed Jeff Wanless. He changed his tip on his cue yesterday and then didn't like it. So Jeff Wanless lent him his cue. So kudos to Jeff from Edmonton for doing that for Stephen. Might not have a job if they lose, but
yeah. Stephen's switching to that Revo shaft anyway. He's got one coming in February here.
Yeah. Good morning, John. They are completely bad A asterisk asterisk. You'll see on the bottom of those shirts the skylines. So Edmonton has the Edmonton skyline, Calgary has the Calgary skyline, and just phenomenal looking shirts.
Ooh, and the scratch.
And I'll tell you, the comfort and the quality of those things are amazing. Every member of each team has raved about those shirts.
Are we both on the team? No, we're the organizers.
Yeah. This event is a Q Sports Live event. It is somewhat patterned after the Mosconi Cup. So yesterday was the team event. Calgary took a 2-1 lead over Edmonton. They are racing to 15 overall, so that's the score you see at the top of the screen underneath the Alberta Cup. So overall points, Calgary has 2, Edmonton has 1.
So everything today is race to 5. Scotch double singles, Scotch double singles.
Yeah, and each one of the matches is worth 1 point.
Yep. We're scheduled right through till about 9 o'clock for the last match to start tonight.
Yeah, we have an amazing day of pool, so we'll be live all day. There are a couple of scheduled breaks, some lunch breaks and dinner breaks and so on and so forth, but the pool and the quality will be top-notch all day. John, what's going on? What's happening in Chicago?
BC better get their team ready for later in the year, maybe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We got some plans, peeps.
Saskatchewan, Manitoba might start thinking about some teams too.
Absolutely. We started the Alberta Cup with the intention of kind of this whole capitalizing, I guess, on the provincial rivalry. May look at expanding our wings a little bit and go interprovincial with it.
Western Canada, anyway.
And we got a couple of announcements as far as new sponsors coming on board with us. A couple of good offers from Jam Up Apparel.
Yeah, we do have a Q giveaway going.
We do have a
We figured that out.
We
It's
finally
not a
did.
raffle anymore.
Yeah.
We're giving it away.
Yeah.
If you buy a coupon book.
That's it. That's it. So prior to September, as most of our viewers know, we had the Q draws going on. We were hauled in by the Calgary Police Service and told to refrain from doing that because it is illegal to do. So we talked to lawyers and kind of got it all figured out on how we can do it. It is more or less a sweepstakes. You buy the coupon book that we have for $20. Within that coupon book is the draw or the entry form.
Free entry. Yeah.
Into the Q giveaway. Yeah, Brett, we'll include Ontario for sure. We want to take it interprovincial, but in order to get there, in order to do that, we do need the support from viewers, and we will be looking for assistance in each province to help run the qualifiers and so on and so forth. So we'll be looking for some people.
Rob Zafra gonna order a shirt.
Absolutely.
He was just asking me if he can pay us, and if you want one of those shirts, you go directly to the Jam Up site.
Yep.
Under the CSL tab, and you can order them direct there till end of day tomorrow.
Yes, after tomorrow they are no longer available. They will be discontinued. And in fact, retired. Damien says this is the last run of this style that he will do. So he's retiring it. Good morning, Susan. Thanks for tuning in on Away Alberta. So it looks like Gary Hauk on the right-hand table getting out the short stick. Going to go with some airtime. Try to pocket the 3-ball into the top right-hand corner. Steven is...
nice shot.
Steven and Ben looking great to get out on the other table.
If you get your partner leaves you like that, it makes it a little easier.
It makes it a little bit easier for sure. Shared from Millington, Maryland. Hey, right on. Thanks, Bob. Much appreciated.
Well, you got Ben and Steven both they're in the top 10 for Fargo ratings in Canada, so
well,
they got to be.
Steven's actually number 5.
Is he?
In Fargo, yeah.
Ben's within the top 10, I think.
Ben is number 12.
12? Oh, he dropped out. He was up there a while ago, but he is down. He is down 4 or 5 points in the last month.
So still some heavy-handed shooters. So I don't think Gary can see the 5-ball to make it. I think he's going to chip and hide. Just overhit that a little bit. However, leaves some distance in between. Cue ball's right onto the rail. So Eric's going to have to bring a shot here. Doesn't really have to do too much with it. Just pot the ball and fairly natural shape from there for the 7 into the bottom right hand.
Thanks, Bob. Yeah, I see Kevin Osborne there, who's the Calgary captain, said the score box is broken down on the right-hand table, so. But here's a quick show of Ben's a 719 Fargo and Stevens a 751.
Nice effort there from Carlos.
Yeah, he's left it tough.
He has left it tough for sure. And really not a lot of places to hide. As soon as you kind of get down to the last 3 or 4 balls, it does make it a little bit tough to duck and hide anywhere. I may elect to try and play this cross bank. Sometimes you kind of just have to bring a shot and go for it. And I think this is one of those spots.
Or you just thin this off the side rail and leave it at the top rail. Try to leave it top middle rail up there.
It's a big ask, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of control, and the sellability of it is, in my opinion, not very good odds. So I think Joe goes for it. I think he tries this cross bank here. Just like that. Has to bring a shot sometimes, and that's exactly how it gets done. Just like that.
And
sometimes you got to kick down the front door.
Yeah. Nice leave there. Leave Eric some work to get Joe's good shot on the 8 ball here. I don't know if you can go up off the top and back down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Ben and Steven calling a timeout on the left-hand table there.
Mm-hmm. Nice shot from Eric there.
Yeah.
Leaves Joe a little bit angly.
Well, you can sort of soft draw that just below the side pocket, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 9 ball go down to the bottom left here. He might actually power with some right. Nope, did exactly what you said.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice little soft touch shot.
Well, and that's, I mean, a lot of the lower level players, I think you have to hit draw really hard.
No.
You don't. Actually, the softer or smoother you hit it, the more you're going to get it come back.
The better it is. Yeah, you bet. There we go. 3-1, 3-1. Calgary over Edmonton on both tables. And we got Ben Francis at the table. They've taken a timeout on this. He did call the double bank.
There's what they're playing for over there.
Yeah, give you a shot of the goods. So you'll see the main Alberta Cup. Each member of the team gets a trophy as well as the captain, and then there is an MVP award as well.
And about $5,540. Winner take all.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, Ziggy from UK Nottingham. Boys are running. Started the engines early this morning.
Looks like Brian and Roger can get one back on the left-hand table here.
Yeah, fairly open table.
I think he's going to have to go maybe above this 8 ball. I'm looking almost. I got a little better look down the angle. I think he's got to go up table.
Yeah, he does.
He can't hold that without.
No, he could actually just pocket that 7 into the side. He doesn't have to do a huge amount with it.
Yeah.
I think you just.
Well, they're taking their time out, and Brian's saying, letting them know where he'd prefer to shoot that from. Well, he said just slow roll it in. I'll take the cut. Yeah. Little bottom.
You know what? I actually don't mind that.
Yeah,
sometimes
little bottom left.
You just got to take what the table gives you.
Again, this nice little soft shot for.
Nice shot from Brian there.
Yep.
Well done. Edmonton draws back one. And on the other table here, we got Eric Vargas at the table for Team Calgary. Looking at how to get to that 4-ball. I think he's going to go cut this 3-ball in, bring it around off that left-hand top rail, and just use the angles.
To use it to the bottom, keep it to the bottom right. Run into the same angle coming down,
Yeah. Well, the 4-ball goes into the right-hand side pocket.
Oh, if you overrun it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and he's got both upper corners too. He'll go in any pocket on the table. Just depends where you're. Just don't stick behind another ball or leave it on the rail.
That will work a little bit, but leaves Joe again.
Yeah, again, well,
a little bit of off angle.
From here, you'd want to take it to the top left, but I don't know if that 7 goes by the 8.
Well, he's going to have to play this now with the 4-ball to the top left and just
come in behind the 7
to the top hand, right-hand side of the table and play the 5 to the left-hand side pocket. Yeah, Curtis, it is. It's morning pool, right? I kind of expected we'll see some uncharacteristic type of misses from players this morning. It is morning pool, but we are scheduled again all day. Last match scheduled for 9 o'clock tonight.
Ooh, Joe rattled that, left it in there.
Yep.
These are 4 1/4 inch pockets in the corners. I talked to Brian last night. The shelf's just not quite as deep as a diamond. The World Pool Championships or something are played on these exact tables in Qatar, I think he said. Warranka or Waraka. Carlos came way off there hard. I don't know what he was doing. He came way down table. Using the rest.
You know, sometimes in morning pool when you're playing in a team match, your adrenaline's going. As much as your brain might not be kicked in, your adrenaline goes, and I think that's what we saw there. It's just a little bit of an adrenaline stroke.
Nice kick on the left-hand table.
Yeah, John, you know they're nice shirts, brother.
Check this shot out by Steven. Wow. There's a shot of the match or the tourney so far.
Bank cuts it in the side. Bank kicks it long. Oh, wow.
With leaving Ben for the...
Well, they're on the 2-ball.
Yeah, that's...
So he actually left Ben a little bit tough there. Nice shot from Roger there. And Eric putting a little bit of draw on that. So again, left Joe a tough angle here. Oh, he hit that just so pure. Really nice shot there. Nice pure little draw. And might be a little bit straight in. Oh, he hit that good. Got to slow up. A little bit close to the work, but for Joe Spence should be no problem.
And Joe was playing some snooker last night, so he should be practiced with the rest.
Yes. Good morning.
Who are the lady players? We got Bev and Joanne Ashton for Team Calgary, Sandy Badger and Kathy Metzinger for Edmonton. That was a tough cut by Stephen there. Please. Looks like Brian and Roger are going to tie it up. Race to 2 on that left-hand table. Nice break by Joe there. Long shot here for Eric. Thank you. He's got to draw it back a little bit here for the 3-ball too, or play through topspin. Well, Ben and Stephen got the advantage now on the left-hand table. They are breaking. Alternate break. So if this goes hill-hill, they do have the break. No, they're having a tough time with that 2-ball on the right-hand table here. And left Joe a bank. Or he might come around and play safe too. And Stephen came up a little short on the left-hand table there and left that over top of the pocket. That was a nice try by Brian there on the left table. So that 4 to the 5 is tough up in the top left corner there. That's what Ben's looking at here. Nice save by Stephen. But he's left some space for the jump there, and it's fairly straight, close to the pocket. He's got to jump at a fair ways over both that 5 and 6 ball. With the cue ball right on the rail, doesn't make it that easy. See what Roger can do with a short stick. Oh, that was a nice drive by Carlos there. Over Jewett, got unlucky going right in the corner. It was a nice shot. So 2 balls on the right-hand table for Eric and Joe to get the first point. He overhit that a little bit. Make that a tough 9 ball. Whoa, nice try by Roger. He's going to get lucky with a 6 ball in the game. He does. Ben's going for the short stick. Oh, nice try by Joe. Gary and Carlo still alive here. And they're breaking, I think. Ben with a nice try on the jump shot. Joe hung a 9 ball on the right-hand table there for the win.
Yeah, that can happen.
Eric, they had ball in hand with the 8 ball and the 9 ball, and Eric overran the 9 ball by about 1.5 feet. Joe had a tough cut and hung it in the corner.
And it looks like Brian and Roger on the left table looking good to take a 1-game lead.
Nice break by Gary there.
Pockets the 1 ball on the 2. Nice little come around for 3. Yeah, they're looking good there too. Good, you. Brian with the pots the 9 ball.
And they're breaking.
Edmonton, yeah, gives Edmonton the lead with their break. Mr. DeWolf, how are you this morning?
The upper score does not work on the right-hand table.
Yeah.
So go by our scoreboards at the bottom.
Get out of the way, 8 ball. Leaves Joe a little bit tough. What's going on, Lou? How are you, buddy? Tuning in from New Jersey.
Well, they are hooked on the 2 ball on this left-hand table. This will be a push out. Unlucky by Joe there, scratch. That should be 4-3 real quick on that right-hand table now, ball in hand from there.
Yeah. Morning, Bill. Score says 4-2.
It is 4-2 for Joe and Eric.
4-2. Score says 4-2 because the score is
4-2. Yeah. First overall point for the day.
First overall point for the day is up for grabs. If Joe and Eric would have, or
Sunk
Joe
that
would have
9 ball, yeah.
that 9 ball, yeah. That would have given them
3-1 for the overall.
Carlos brings one back. Kind of thinking so. Not first cup point, first cup point of the day.
Yeah.
So overall, Calgary's up 2-1 points overall. That's underneath the Alberta Cup.
Yeah, that's
So
the total with the race going to 15.
Yeah. And if Joe would have made the cut on the 9 ball, that would have given
3-1.
Calgary the first point of the day.
Yep. Stevens giving it back. They think they wanted to leave it long and straight, but they're half hooked here.
Were you showing me the flames or something else? Hey, Dallas, what's going on, buddy? Nice effort from Brian. Goes the untraditional way and does a jump 2-rail side pocket shot.
That's where I would have played it too.
Yeah, of course. Nobody would have played that straight jump into the top left. That's easy.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the beauty of 9 ball.
That was an
It
illegal
can be
break.
Your best friend or your worst enemy.
Don't think that 6 ball crossed that line.
I don't think so either. I think that's an illegal break.
So it would be Carlos's option to put Joe and Eric back in.
It would be.
If they cannot see that 1 ball. It was 10 ball last year, but we switched to 9 ball. It's a lot faster, more exciting.
More exciting, and gives the viewers something a little more entertaining to watch.
Brian
San
trying.
Antonio in the house with Junior. Thanks for tuning in.
And Brian was slashing at the 9 ball there on the left-hand
He
table.
was, yeah, made the attempt.
They get 1 timeout per match, per game.
I saw Roger and Carlos chitty-chatting, or Roger and Brian chitty-chatting about a shot and then another shot in the same rack.
But I'm not saying that.
No, I know. So that's why I just wanted to clarify.
No, we'll just clarify. After these 2 are done, you get 1 timeout per rack.
I'll just go tell the
Yeah.
parents.
John from England in the house. Thanks for tuning in. So Stephen on the 6 ball. Pockets to the middle right.
Just jump.
Maintain, yeah, just nice little forward shot off the rail. Leave the 7 ball to the left-hand side. Under hit a little bit.
We just jumped over 200. Let's keep everybody keep clicking that share button for us.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Pound that share button. We realize it's early.
Yep.
But we got a long day, and I'll tell you, is it some good pool. These are top players in Alberta, top players from Calgary taking on top players from Edmonton. What a nice shot from Ben Francis over there.
Slow down.
Great shot.
Just watch the concentration that Stephen will put into this shot. He's looking exactly down the angle where he needs to shoot it. Some
Junior's asking if we'll be in San Antonio for the Lone Star Billiards Tour. We would hope we would be there. Somebody's got to get a hold of us, though.
Well, you get Kim Newson to get in contact with us, and we'll chat with her because I think she's involved in that one, if I can remember correctly. Was it? No, it's new start of a new game. They can do whatever they want.
So anybody can break. But it is when it breaks.
I don't know. I thought we were alternating. They've been alternating.
Have they?
Yep, it's alternate break. Yep.
So left-hand table all tied up. We are Hill on the right-hand table. Joe and Eric at the table. Nice hit, nice shot.
I think you push this up table and draw underneath
Yeah,
with the
they're
cue
a
ball
little bit-
here.
A little bit tight this morning, but I mean that's quite natural when you start at 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, everybody was here. They played quite a bit of money matches last night. All these guys here too. So
Yeah. So Carlos makes a nice hit there, but does leave the one ball on for Eric.
tough 3-ball for Ben here.
Yeah, have Kim give us a call. We'll let her know what it would take to get down there. But March 20-something, are we not in Niagara Falls?
No, we're done on the 18th in Niagara Falls.
Oh, there we go.
And just fly straight to San Antonio.
There you go. We'd be in. Double hit. Eric seems a little bit
yeah, it's a
off
little off,
this
but
morning.
you know what? That's not so bad, although he might not like where it's going from here.
Well, really he wanted that cue ball to go underneath
Yeah.
that 7-ball and kind of leave Gary in jail. But
Well, this you thin it as thin as you can with a little outside spin and bring that cue ball way up top of the table. You got lots of cover there.
only problem is it's kind of a tough shot because you're going to have to use the rest. And anytime you use that rest, your accuracy tends
Yeah,
to.
these guys
not
play.
be as good.
Gary plays some snooker too, so I mean it's.
Well, you
there's
can't take
well,
away from any
yeah.
of the player's ability. I'm just saying the
Or he,
shot is a little bit tough to execute.
and
so
see, he left
he
it
left
on
a
there.
lot of that on. Yeah.
There's
I don't know
an-
if he can see enough to pot it.
There was a perfect snooker shot on the left-hand table by Steven there. Played 2 rails with that cue ball down in behind and left that 4 right at the top center.
Oh, wow. Nice attempt from Joe there.
Yeah.
Left the 2-ball on perfect, but
It's going to be a jump for Carlos, and he's got a stretch out there being right-handed at that angle.
you know, I don't know if he'll attempt the jump shot here.
You can do the 1 rail kick that
Yeah, one
Steven
rail
just
kick
played,
is a
but
little more control.
you just don't want to get that 4-ball in the way doing that kick.
No, not at all. He is going to try that jump shot. These are tough jump shots, especially with the ball so close to
well,
the
no, this
pocket.
makes it easier. He is left-handed. Sorry, I was gonna say right-handed, and that makes it really tough. But being left-handed, it's not so bad.
Oh, he hit that perfect. Absolute perfect. He hit that good. Those are tough,
Yeah.
especially with the ball that deep into the pocket. The tendency is to have the cue ball pop off the table. Nice shot from Gary.
I think he's saying it's frozen, or looking to see if it's frozen. Easiest way to tell is if you see the odd ref that's got a little flashlight.
Yeah.
You put the light in behind it, and if you can see light coming through those balls, that's the easiest way.
Yeah.
or use your cell phone flash
Yeah,
if you don't have, right? It
Yeah.
just
So I'm
it's
just
a neat little
curious
trick.
here, with just over 200 viewers on here this morning, is there any new viewers to Q Sports Live? First timers, let us know.
Oh, Ben held that nice inside check.
Nice try from Eric. So that leaves ball in hand for Carlos and Gary to pull back even again.
What's the
payout?
Trophies.
Yep, Pride. No, they're playing for $5,540. Winner take all.
But those trophies are what they're staring at the start. So
Absolutely. The trophy and the pride of bringing the cup home. Nice shot from Carlos there. Might have left a little bit too much angle, but shouldn't be a problem for Gary here. Gonna draw into this, go back one rail. Because I don't think he can hit top on this. So it's just easier to draw this out one rail and leave shape for the 4 ball to the bottom right-hand corner, just like that. Well done. Doesn't want to leave it straight though. He's got to get to the 5 ball up at the top end of the table.
I think he's going to have to play this with some inside juice maybe, or low right, go 2 rails up.
He might be able to draw this around too. Yeah, just like that. Nice shot.
Got Roger jumping at the 4 ball. Left-hand table.
Nice hit, and does he get the rub and the roll?
I think they can maybe see the edge of
I
it.
think they're right snookered. Oh, you might get that outside paint on that 4 ball. Linda, these are 9-foot tables. Oh, under hit. Under hit on the right-hand table there from Gary. Wanted that way up on top.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted that to roll another 2 or 3 feet.
Got to bank at it to play shape for the 7 if you're going for it.
We'll let him know, Angelina.
9-foot tables.
Answered that already.
Oh. Echo, Linda, just for you.
Yeah, there
9-foot tables.
Ryan needs his coffee this morning. Nice shot from Carlos. Wow.
And he played it dead weight to play a safe on it too if it rattled.
Yeah. Well, a 3-way shot.
Yeah.
Play to make, play to wait, and play to leave. Really well done. Nicely executed from Carlos there. Uh-oh. Under hit again from Gary. Just under hit again. So the question is, does Carlos go for the cut and try to kick down the front door, or does he play it safe?
That's tough because if you cut this, you're going to have to go a few rails with that cue ball to come back for that 9.
Yeah, he'll have to go 4.
Yeah.
4 rails back.
Or bank it, bank corner and draw out, but
Wow. Wow.
little short, but nice shot.
Wow, what a nice shot. Come up a little bit short on the shape, but wow, what a nice shot. So Gary to take and bring this match 4-4. There it is. Things are heating up here in Edmonton. Both matches running 4-4.
Wow, and Brian and Roger are looking really good.
Oh, yeah. They are looking good to bring the overall match tied up. Oh, Roger uses the whole pocket there. Had to wipe its feet.
Work, boys.
So Team Edmonton has brought in the Budweiser sync light or whatever that thing is. So when they get an overall point, the light goes off. So having some good fun. And we are Hill. Hill on the right-hand table. So gonna have to push out on this one ball.
Okay.
Yeah, Carlos knows his way around a 9-foot table, I'll tell you. But again, so do all these guys.
Oh
right?
yeah,
you can't take anything away from any of these players. These are the top in Calgary versus top in Edmonton for the Alberta Cup. And just while they're breaking, guys, we'll throw up the Jam Up shirts that these guys are wearing. These were sponsored by Jam Up. They are for sale, limited availability. Go on to the Jam Up website. You'll see the Q Sport or CSL tab there. They are available. However, they are limited availability. Only available up until the final broadcast of this weekend, be that tonight, be it last match tomorrow, whenever that may be. Come Monday morning, these shirts do get retired. They will not be made any longer.
There's the push out.
So $49.95 is the cost of those shirts. Quality-wise, guys, unbelievable. You can ask any member of any of the team or either team, and phenomenal quality. They are sublimated shirts, not heat transfer with vinyl. And beyond Q Sports Live being the Alberta Cup being a Q Sports Live event, there were a ton of people involved to make this thing happen. So a special shout out to Jody Lavin. She was the one that ran all the qualifying events here in Edmonton, collected all the money, kept track of all the points, so on and so forth. It was Val Freniel and Stephanie Toy in Red Deer. They both ran both of the qualifiers in Red Deer, collected all the money and points and so on and so forth. And in Calgary, it was Shannon George and Stephanie Toy as well. So special shout out to those four. Couldn't have done it without you, for sure. And then for hosting the qualifiers was Top Shots in Edmonton,
Corner
Leather
Pocket
in Calgary, and then Corner Pocket in Red Deer. And of course, all the players that played in the qualifiers and supported. Couldn't have done it without you.
I mean, tough little cut into the side pocket here.
Well, and it's not just a cut into the side, it's position on the 2, which is at the top rail.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're going to see Gary take this on or whether he's going to duck and play safe. I would tend to think he's going to duck and play safe, push the one behind the 3 or cue ball behind the 3, either which way. Nice shot. Now this does leave a jump shot on for Eric. And it gives him natural shape if he makes it to go around 2 rails to pot the 2 to the top left.
He's just got to watch that 4 ball. He might even have to jump the edge of that 4. Watch where he lands this. It's a tough little shot.
Well, again, right, it's a tendency for that cue ball to jump around a little bit, but your natural play, it does give him the 2-rail escape to get position on the 2 if he makes it.
Just don't want to hit this full and go into the left corner pocket.
Got to get beyond that 8 ball. Sweet shot. Nice shot from Eric there. Can Joe see that outside edge of the deuce?
It's tough.
Oh, nice shot, Joe Spence. Nice shot. Leaves it long. Although Carlos has been spearing these things in. He's
been
brought
doing
his
good,
game
yeah.
this morning. But I think we'll see him play safe. Yeah. Did the 2-ball roll enough?
No, you can see about 3/4 of it, I bet. Don't know
I'm
if he's
gonna look
got.
down the barrel here.
I don't think he's got full ball
He
without
is
spinning.
on.
Is
He
he?
is on full ball. You bet.
It's tough for the 3 though.
Well, I just punch that in with some left-hand spin, and controlling that cue ball is going to be the key to the victory here for sure. It's not an easy out, not an easy table from here, but control that white ball. And once again, guys, if you are new, help us out, share that stream, smash that share button.
Make sure you go to our YouTube channel and subscribe there as well. We are broadcasting YouTube as well.
Yeah, you bet.
We do have an Instagram page.
Yeah, and you know what? For everybody that was involved, including all of the sponsors, I know Jam Up is about 1,000 likes away from hitting 5,000 likes. Head on over to the Jam Up Facebook page. Click that like button for them. Let's help get them up to that 5,000 mark. TJ, no, there is no coaching, but you'll find a lot of these players, they're not coaching each other, but they're
Just a
kinda-
suggestion. Ask him just to confer. You get that one timeout.
yeah, they
And
do
they'll
get
do
one
that.
timeout during the match, but or during the game, but a lot of the chitter chatter isn't coaching. Oh, nice shot. Really well controlled from Gary there.
They should be out from here.
Absolutely. That was the key shot right there. Was that 2 getting position to that 3 ball. Really well done, well executed.
It just, there's the little off angle here. Basically, we've got to stop the cue ball there. Take that long shot on the 5.
I might actually go off a rail. He's not straight in. I'm going to go off a rail.
He's got a. It's hard to see on here how much angle he's got, but.
Yeah, perfect.
Nice.
Now, did he leave Carlos straight in? If he left Carlos straight in, there's nowhere to draw this cue ball to. Or forward it. Might have to just take this and kind of leave Gary the off-angle top shot. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. And you know, I kind of like what Carlos did there. In fact, I actually think he did too much. I would have probably just stunned that ball there. Leave Gary a little bit more of a straight-in shot rather than the long cut. But he didn't try to do too much. And sometimes you try to do too much, and it can get away from you, and that's where you end up missing a lot of the time, as you try to do too much to get perfect shape.
Well, let's. If Joe wants to fire it at this, if he banks that top right, that'll give him shape on the 8 ball.
Yeah. We will be there, Otis. Live and in person. Nice shot.
What a
from
shot by Joe.
Full ball safety.
And you risk leaving that 7 right over that side pocket.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, really well executed.
And not, well, easy jump to hit, but not to make it anywhere. And it's tough to leave you safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and this is again, right? We saw this kind of in the first match, I believe, first or second game. Sometimes you just got to kick down the front door. You got to bring a shot, right? There's not too many places that you're going to be able to hide here.
Well, that 8 might be in the way of the bank corner up to that top left too.
I might actually do a cut, so a jump cut cross bank.
Again, if you, I was going to say you're going to miss
Yeah,
that
that's what he's
second
trying.
bounce
Yeah.
and go into that corner or side pocket.
Yeah.
That's that second hop on that cue ball, jumping it like that.
Yeah. Nice effort from Carlos there, because I'm pretty sure he was trying to do that jump cut cross
I think
bank.
so. Yeah. But again, you're hitting such a thin edge of that with that cue ball bounce and makes it even tougher.
Yeah, I agree.
Hard to control that second hop, especially if you're jumping at a distance.
I don't know why he's leaving himself so much angle here, though. On this 7 ball, I don't quite understand that. Right, that's, to me, is just a nice straight-in draw shot, but left himself the angle and corrected it out by putting right-hand spin, but I don't think there was a need to do that, but that's only my opinion. There we go. So Calgary gets the lead back 3-2 and holds serve. And next match we have scheduled for right now, actually. So we're going to do a quick shutdown restart, guys. We'll be updating the player information and so on and so forth. We'll shut down real quick, restart. If you haven't done so already, make sure you've gone onto that Facebook page. Click that like button on the Q Sports Live page. By doing so, you'll be notified when we're back and ready to go. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll see you back here in just a couple of minutes.
So we're back. They started real quick here. So we got Joe Spence versus Kathy Metzinger. We got Joanne versus Rob. Going to start on the left-hand table here. Joanne wins leg. Hey, Patrick, Jim, how you guys doing? Kathy having to jump on the right-hand table here. Good morning. How you guys doing? Be a little warmer in Vegas than we are here in Edmonton. Nice save by Joe. Yeah, we got Calgary versus Edmonton, the Flames versus the Oilers tonight too in the NHL. Another nice jump by Kathy. Yeah, we're minus 15 or 16 this morning here in Edmonton with snow overnight. Joanne with nothing on the break, but it's tough one ball to start. Morning, Rick. Nice shot by Joe. I know Joanne and Rob were playing last night. They were playing some Scotch doubles against each other. It was Stephen and Joanne versus Rob and Sandy. They were playing, I think, $100 a head Scotch last night. Hard time here in the commentary. We should be loud enough. Our volume showing that we are fairly loud here, so I don't know. Back, he's a loud mouth, so.
I gotcha.
Joe with the first game on the board.
So Rob at the table for Team Edmonton.
Nice shot off the 5 to get the 5 out of there.
Yeah, you bet. And once again, guys, if you can help us out, smash that share button. Sounds awesome, Steph. We'll see you here. And if you are just joining in, this is the singles event in the Alberta Cup. It is formatted somewhat like the Mosconi Cup. It is the best of Calgary taking on the best of Edmonton. Edmonton won it last year, so Calgary's looking to bring the cup back home. And overall, Calgary has a 3-2 lead for overall points. Rob gets the game on the right-hand screen. Paul, what's going on? And on the right-hand table, Joe Spence up at the table for Calgary.
Oh, one for the
nice
red.
Little rub off.
Rob's got the wrong color going up there. We'll just tell him at the end if he wins, that's Calgary. One, you've got the wrong
Yeah.
score.
Yeah, by default.
Wrong color, yeah.
Rob comes with a nice break. Unfortunately,
Scratches.
scratches the cue ball into the top left hand.
she's got
Brings
some-
Joanne Ashton to the table.
She's got some tough shape to get to that 2 ball, even off
She
that one
does.
with ball in hand. That's
Yeah.
tucked down there. Play a good safe off the 2.
Mm.
Freeze it up, freeze the cue ball up to that 8.
She might be able to get in behind there if
Yeah.
she takes that one roll up into the side. Might be able to leave herself the angle on the 2, which will actually give her a nice little angle shape to get to the 3 to the same side as the 1. Good morning, Patrick.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we
Hit
can
click screen, he didn't click her over. There we go.
There we is. Nice shot from Joanne. Leaves herself that 2 ball.
Again, if she's not quite comfortable there, it's pretty easy safe.
Joe left himself tough on this 9 ball. Gotta watch that side pocket and then the corner scratch after. Hits her beautifully. Nicely executed from Joe. So Joanne Ashton at the table on the left-hand side for Calgary, and gotta give her some props. The original pot for the Alberta Cup was $5,040, and during the players' meeting, she piped up and said that Hidden Spot would add $250 if Brian would match it from Top Shots.
Yep.
So they did.
Calling them out early, I like it.
Calling them out. We'll add if you add. It's called coffee. You'll love it. You know it.
You got a little over 100 points Fargo difference between Joanne and Rob, and it'll be at least that in the other match too.
Yeah.
I popped through all those at the end. Last one. Yeah.
A nice attempt at a save there from Joe Spence on the right-hand table. Did leave the 2 ball exposed, but
Tough.
it's cuttable. Kathy Metzinger plays on the Ladies Pro Tour, so I would expect that she makes this ball. Watch out, 6 ball. Goes underneath. Ideally, she wanted to stick up at the top hand for the 3 to the top right, but overran that a little bit. And even a tough safety from there.
Joanne with the game on the left hand too. That was a nice run out by
That
Joanne.
was nice run out for sure.
And Joanne is a pro-ranked lady player
She
as well.
also
She
plays
just doesn't,
on the women's Pro Tour.
not near as much as Kathy or Sandy have in the last year or so, but
Yeah, she's kind of just getting back into
Yep.
it. But I mean, I think Kathy Metzinger started up again early last
Yeah.
year.
no,
back on the tour.
Sandy played quite a few events last year.
Yeah.
And I think if you go and look, they're all ranked in the top 60 in the Ladies Pro Tour.
Yep.
All three of the ladies.
Joe with a double horn outside pocket on the right-hand table there leaves the 3-ball on for Kathy Metzinger, Team Edmonton. And we saw Kathy kind of do a performance for us in the Ashton Twins Classic. And she brought her game that day, let me tell you, or that tournament. She was on point. Played some really, really nice jump shots.
That is an illegal break on the left-hand table by Joanne there.
It is.
We are playing a 3-point rule. 3 balls across the head string or combination down and across has to equal 3.
That is Joanne Ashton, Paulie. She's playing for Team Calgary. And once again, guys, help us out. Smash that share button. See if we can get our viewers back up. This is going to be some awesome pool all day long.
We're scheduled right through till about 9 o'clock tonight with the last match starting. We do have a lunch and dinner break for about an hour and a half each.
Hour each.
Hour each?
Yep.
Ooh, a little thin on that one.
I'm wondering if the cue ball kind of drifted out a little bit there.
Could have. She shot that fairly soft.
That leaves Rob with 1 ball, pop off the rail to the right-hand side of 2. I don't know if I'd go on the inside. Probably on the outside. Nice shot. Nice little roll up on the 2 for the 3 to the right-hand side pocket. A hit and a stick for 4 to the bottom left.
Looks like Kathy's going to get a game back here.
Same type of idea here with the 4 to the 5. Depending on what he does here, give himself some nice nice angle there. Take the 4 ball to the bottom left, off the rail, back for 5 to the bottom right.
I think if either one of these ladies can win these matches, would be a bonus there. I think the ladies here are the underdogs by a fair bit on the Fargo ratings.
Yeah. But you cannot take away from their game.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you, these ladies can play this game.
They can, yeah.
They know how to bring the heat. We saw that in the Ashton Twin Classic. And Rob looking really, really good in control of the table to get out, take a 2-1 lead back over Joanne.
Well, Rob's going to have to come around with 3 rails here for shape on that 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, left himself a little bit on the wrong side of the ball. Hey, thanks, Deborah. We
Looks like
appreciate
he's
that.
playing straight left, so I'd put a little
He's
bottom
putting
on it,
top
but
left.
yeah.
Top left around 3. And only just about perfect. Really nice shot from Rob there. Jam Up is in the United States, absolutely. And guys, none of this happens without our sponsors. This is the Mike Burton home team based out of Calgary. If you are looking to buy or sell, I'll tell you what, I know these guys personally. It's Mike Burton and Mike Abu. And they know their stuff when it comes to real estate. They are the top dogs. So if you are in the market, move into Calgary or within Calgary looking to buy or sell, hit them up. Go onto their Facebook page. Give them a like on their Facebook page, and stay tuned because we'll have a few things coming up. A few things for the pool players with the Mike Burton home team.
Yep, and there's Daniel. I just quickly popped up that Jam Up T-shirt there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or shirt.
So if you are just tuning in and haven't heard yet, the shirts that all of the teams are wearing are sponsored by Jam Up Apparel. They are available up until the end of this broadcast. They are available on a limited basis. Come Monday, you will not be able to get these team jerseys. these will be retired. They are $49.95. Available on the Jam Up website. When you go to the website, there's a CSL tab. Go onto there and you'll see them listed along the other items that Jam Up has for Q Sports Live.
Kathy got on the wrong side of the 4-ball here.
She did, but to go up and back shouldn't be an issue for her. Oh, I like that.
She looked at taking a long shot. She looked at it there. Just you would have
Take
to
what the table gives you.
really
Don't do too much. I like that.
punch or stun that to go off the top at that angle.
Didn't do too much, and that's a sign of you know, playing on the Pro Tour and being aware. Don't take unnecessary.
You don't
risks.
move that cue ball any farther than you need to.
Yeah. No. When you look at the overall price, I mean, I realized $12.95 shipping and handling. But when you look at the purchase price of those jerseys, if you go on to some of the competitors that are out there to try to get jerseys or shirts that look like these, you're paying $100 US plus shipping. So you got to give it to Jam Up. They really came with a really good design, some great quality, and when you look at overall purchase price, it's a heck of a deal. Anywhere else, you're going to pay $100 per shirt there.
Yeah, I was watching the snooker this morning already.
Yeah, lots of pool to be watched today, depending on your flavor.
You just need 3 or 4 tablets or phones or TV and watch everything.
Yeah, there you go.
I could actually play any one of those picture-in-picture if people wanted to donate to us big enough.
No, no, we don't want to hijack other people's streams. Kathy Metzinger polishes off that game, brings us back even on the right-hand table.
Yeah, Rob rattled the ball on the left here. See if Joanne can put together a few shots here and get it back to 2-2. Tough from the 4 to the 5 ball up there.
Yeah. I'm not sure if the discount, that 10% discount is going to apply to these, Daniel. Again, he's given us a really special price on these shirts. This is why they're only available till the end of the broadcast. Whether that 10% is applied to it, I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to be, but again, he's really come with a really good design, really good quality shirts. You can ask any member of the either Calgary or Edmonton team. They'll confirm the quality of these things is sick. And for the purchase price of $49.95 plus $12.95 shipping, you're still well under $100, which is what the normal purchase price of shirts like these from competitors would be. But come Monday morning, Damien has stated that the shirts will be retired. They will not be available. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think with the price of those shirts, guys, I mean, $49.95 is when he told me the purchase price of that, I didn't believe him, because at $49.95 for those style of shirts is a disgusting price. Like,
They are good.
He really came with it this time, and for the sponsorship of the shirts plus the purchase price of $49.95, you can't go wrong. So just a note on those shirts. On the bottom of the back, you'll see on the Calgary shirts, it's the Calgary skyline, and on the Edmonton shirts is the Edmonton skyline. So he really went all out. Got to give him props. And again, make sure you go onto his Facebook page, smash the like button for him. We're going to help him try to get up to 5,000 likes. And Joanne looking good. Nice effort. Nice effort. Got to leave some distance. She was on that 9 if she'd have made that bank shot. No, Loretta, those shirts are only available on the Jam Up website.
Yeah, just till tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, end of day tomorrow, those shirts come off. They will not be offered. They will never be made again. That jersey will be retired.
Everybody, tomorrow afternoon, your shirts come off when we're done.
That's it. Yeah, they won't be available. So, guys, if you do want one of those, best to get her done, because end of day tomorrow they're done.
Who got that on the left? Is it Rob? Yeah.
Yeah. Tough little shot for Joe here.
She reminds me, my whole pool team, we're ordering these for my team is going to be a shirt, so I got to get everybody's sizes because I got to get our order in.
Yes, you do.
So these are awesome. When I saw these from the picture to in person, they're amazing. So
They're well, and here's why I say the quality of these shirts. So typically when you see shirts like this, you get a vinyl heat transfer. So it kind of feels like a sticker. These are not that. These are sublimated shirts. So what you see as the design is in the material. It's part of the shirt. So it's not a heat transfer. Damien came with, in my opinion, the best of the best as far as quality. So Kathy going airtime. Look at that. That girl, I'll tell you what, she knows how to bring them jump shots.
Yeah.
She put on a display of those in the Ashton Twin Classic.
Tough on the 7 now too, but
nice jump shot, but she's left herself a little bit tough on this 7 ball. I can't tell whether she can see full ball to make to the top right, or if she's banking. The bank it is. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. She's going to leave this on for Joe. So I kind of see Joe playing this 7 ball to the top right with a little bit of draw right hand for the 8 into the side pocket. Wants to come to the left side, just bottom middle of where that cue ball is now. Could elect to just soft roll and take the cut, I guess, or play it out and come across for the 8 to the bottom right, which is looking like what he did. Leaves himself fairly straight in. Nice little roll-up shot for the 9 ball to the bottom left-hand corner. There it is. Joe deposits the 9 to take a 3-2 lead over Kathy. Joanne Ashton at the table on the left for Calgary. 3 to the 4 is tough. Nice shot. Just punch in again, take what the table gives you. Take this cut on the 4, go back and forth. Play last pocket with the 5 ball. Oh, just left it hanging. Just left it hanging. Nice effort. I like the way that she played that. Kind of went off angle on that break shot. You saw that cue ball kind of dash down to the bottom right hand. So it didn't hit quite square on that 1 ball. So that leaves Joe Spence on the 1 ball, shake to the 2. I think this game, there's two key shots in the game, 2 to the 3, and then the 6 to the 7 ball. May have to do something to develop that 7 ball as well. I'm not sure it passes the 9 ball into the bottom right hand. So may have to develop that during this rack. Now the question is, does he try to do that right here off a rail, come down, split up that 9-7 and maintain shape on that 3 ball?
I was going to say that's going to be tough to. Don't want to get stuck behind him either.
Well, you don't, but it does have to be developed.
He might be able
the
to.
7 goes, right?
Did he come high enough?
Oh yeah, he's good. The 5 sitting over the pocket, so
Yeah.
he's good there. It looks like
Rob
took
got another one.
game
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, Joanne's in tough over there. I don't know how much Rob's been playing, but he's Edmonton's best player.
Arguably.
Yeah.
There's a few. Oh, next there's the development right there. Punches that 7 ball out. Now does that wire up that 7-9 to the bottom right? Or do you just take the table?
I don't know. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, he's just gonna play the table.
With the 8 ball where it is, he's.
Yeah, just draw. This will be a super juice draw. Doesn't like that angle. I know on the camera it looks like a fairly super juicy draw shot, but
Again, I don't think he hit it that hard.
well,
I'm just draw it, soft draw it over.
I'm looking at that angle, and that's going to be tough.
Yeah.
It's Rob Phillips, Mandy. Wow. A steep draw like that, he draws it with right hand and scratches in the side pocket. That's tough to do.
Yeah.
So Kathy gets a little bit of a gift from Joe there. And puts it home. Tie ball game on the right-hand table. So Joanne Ashton up on the left-hand side, shooting for Team Calgary. A little draw, off the rail and out. So same type of idea when potting the 4 ball here. Draw 1 rail off that top side rail and back out for the 5 to the top right hand. Oh, there's definitely some work. Doable, for sure. Great shot. Played that perfect. So 5 to the 7 ball, straight tops. Wants to leave a little bit of angle for the 7 ball down to the bottom left hand. Wanted a little more angle and a little bit closer than that, but should be all right. We actually clarified that yesterday, Warren, with Brian. These are 4 1/4 inch pockets. However, the diamond pockets are a little bit deeper shelf. Preference of the tables, I prefer diamonds.
I think so. I would too.
I'm not sure whether these are pro cut pockets on the,
I have no idea.
Waranka or Waraka tables. I know that diamond tables being 4 1/4 pro cut with a deeper shelf makes them a little bit more of a challenging table. Because I have played on both, and I just prefer a diamond table. Nice little punch follow from Joe on the right, Joanne Ashton on the left to take it. Takes a game back for Joanne Ashton, brings it back 4-2, Rob leading. Joe is looking really, really good on this table. And again, same type of shot here. Nice little punch force follow. Even if he stunned it there, he's still sitting good. I wouldn't mind a little bit of a follow on this. Just like that. Leaves himself nice angle, 5 ball to the top left-hand corner. Nice little draw to the rail, side rail. And again, wants a little bit of angle on that 6. Got a little bit straight. Might have to just straight draw this back for the 7 now to the top right-hand corner. What's going on, Mr. Pittman? That is Joanne Ashton, Dave. Nice little draw shot from Joe there. This will give him some nice angle to pot that 7 into the top right-hand corner and go 1 rail off the top. Come back down. 9 ball to the bottom right-hand corner. Yeah, you're 100% correct, Romeo. And the thing about this kind of pool with these caliber of players, it's only going to get better throughout the day. Because I'll tell you what, you can't take anything away from either team. They both know how to play. Every member of the team knows how to hold a cue, and
bounce around
can't
200.
take it away. I think it'll be a really tight match the whole way through. So we are scheduled all the way up till 9 o'clock, being the final match played tonight, and start up again around 10:30, same time as this morning. 10:30, maybe 20 to 11 tomorrow. Hey, we're doing really well, Ryan. Traveled up to Edmonton for the Alberta Cup. This is a Q Sports Live event. We ran qualifiers in both Calgary and Edmonton. There were 7 qualifiers in each, and then 2 in Red Deer. And depending on your finish, you were awarded points. with those points. That's how the
So
teams were selected.
that's right on their left-hand table or right-hand table?
It is correct,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. Well, they got their score working on both up top there now.
Hey, you're welcome, Taryn. Greetings from Germany. Kai, thanks for tuning in. And guys, once again, if you are just tuning in, help us out. Smash that share button. Also, let us know. Let us know if you're new to Q Sports Live. If you're a newbie and this is your first visit with us, let us know. We'll give you a shout out on the stream.
Definitely. Good break by Kathy, but unlucky she's hooked on the one ball, so it'll be a push.
Yeah, tough push from here. She might actually have to play off that 3 ball to kind of give herself the angle that she needs to get up table. Exactly, Kathy. It is a true battle of Alberta today, not only on the felt, where Calgary is taking on, best of Calgary taking on the best of Edmonton, but you are correct, the Battle of Alberta in the NHL as well. Calgary Flames taking on the Edmonton Oilers. Eddie, what's going on? Yeah, Polly, I've seen you on before.
Yeah. You could bring your pom-poms out.
Absolutely. Yeah, Tilden, if the comments that we got from last year's event, and keep in mind, these guys are Vegas Grandmaster champions, played in a lot of pool, and that's not just speaking of Calgary's team, Edmonton's team. Brian Butler was a big one-pocket player down in the States. Both Kathy and Sandy play on the Women's Pro Tour. So let me tell you, these guys have been around. They know how to hold a cue. But last year, when this thing was done last year, every one of them came out saying that the pressure they felt
was the most
they've ever felt in any tournament they've played. You draw the line wearing the skirt. Sorry, if you're going to be the pom-pom cheerleader, the skirt's part of the uniform.
Definitely, yeah. Well, and you look at, I mean, yeah, Calgary, this is basically Barry's team from the last couple of years.
Yep.
For the 2-time Grandmaster champions in Vegas.
They're going to go defend that championship this year, see if they can three-peat it.
But we got Stephen Holem's represented Canada playing in the Chinese 8-ball overseas there. So has John Pompey. He's been over a couple times playing in the Chinese 8-ball. So, yeah, these guys are well-traveled and well-played.
Lots and lots of experience. And I think that'll, like I said, I think that's going to show throughout the day. So as good as pool as what we're seeing. Minimal mistakes, being that it is morning pool. But I think you're going to see, as the day progresses, you're going to see some amazing pool. It'll be a really, really good day of pool.
Royal first for Joe.
Nice shot. Wow. That was really, really a nice shot. Ben DeWolf, that is
in the works. Yeah.
Myself, Ryan, and Ben have talked about.
We just need to find somebody in BC willing to run something in BC, or a
I
couple people in BC around, because I mean there's
BC and Saskatchewan and so on.
Manitoba.
So forth. Yeah, it does take some time commitment to run all the qualifiers and collect money and assign points and all of those types of things. But when we started the Alberta Cup, it was the intention to take it across Canada.
Yes. So we're going to look at maybe towards the end of this year, maybe try something with maybe BC versus Alberta.
Yeah.
Maybe Saskatchewan or Manitoba. If we can organize it and got people who want to help in those provinces.
Yeah.
That's what we really need to make it go ahead a little quicker, is we need the help in the provinces to.
That's right. Well, and I mean, even at home, right? Being that we're in Calgary and we're kind of putting it on. Even in Calgary, I need everybody to know that it takes more than myself, Ben and Ryan to run this thing. There are so many that have contributed their time, their efforts, their energy into running qualifiers, coming out supporting the events for all of the players, some of the sponsors that are involved. It takes a big and a large number of people to really put this thing on, and this is local, right? This hasn't even gone interprovincial as of yet. So we are looking into it. We want to expand, and as Q Sports Live grows and we get more assistance and more help and bigger sponsors, we can start looking at expanding it, going across Canada with it. The Canada Cup for sure. Oh, I know Rod would do it in Manitoba for sure. Rod Arriagata.
Nice shot by Joe. Wow.
What a shot. Joe is bringing the heat this morning. He's made some incredible shots.
Maybe the Team Calgary should follow his example and stay out till 3 in the morning.
Yeah, no doubt, right?
Playing
he
pool.
was the last one back in the room this morning at 3 a.m. Yeah, you'll actually see some things coming out of Rod kind of involving Q Sports Live in the next little bit.
Yep.
We are in talks already with Rod. Oh, Joe had to
wipes
wipe
it feet. There's a point for
Calgary. And we've got Joanne trying to get back in it here. Rob's kind of put her in jail. Made a really nice shot on that left-hand table to put Joanne up against the ropes here. See if she can get a hit. What a shot. What a shot.
Oh, unlucky.
It's a bad Rob. Wow, what an effort. Really nice shot. Overall score right now, 4-2 for Calgary, race to 15. Thumper jump cues that Ryan just put up. Thumper jump break. This is one of the other sponsors that you'll be seeing from us.
Anybody interested in advertising, get in contact with us.
On the page, send us a message.
They should be. I got a shipment coming from Bob this next week, I think.
Yep. Those are the SS 360s.
Yes.
Amazing.
Oh, one of them's the same pin as Mickelson. We might have to get one more of those because we just sold the one to Norm.
Yeah. Yeah, those Bob Danielson. So I was kind of the last guy to be converted to the Bob Danielson shaft. Ryan and Ben still play with them. The SS 360 made by Bob Danielson. But I gotta say, being converted now, it's a great hitting shaft. You want that thumper? The thumper jump break cue. Unfortunate scratch from Rob there.
Well, I do have actually.
Joanne's got 3 now.
I actually do have a Bob Danielson cue with the shaft that I play on. I play with a full Bob cue now. Yeah, if we're here, I'll bring my cues in. You can come in and try it out.
Any Unilock? I believe we have a Unilock.
We have a couple coming. Yes, we do.
Yeah. But yeah, the T3 as well. That thumper jump break cue. To give you kind of the comparison, Ryan and I tried that thumper out in Niagara Falls, and hits every bit as good as that BK Rush. But you also have a jumper with it that jumps as good as the IQ. The overall value for that thing is outrageous. But to give you the price comparison of it, BK Rush runs somewhere between $800 to $1,000 US, depending on who and where you go. And then you've got to buy a jump cue on top of that. You get both that hit just as good as what I would consider some of the top end.
Oh, for sure, yep.
$450 US. So we will have some of those. I would assume they're coming in kind of end of the month, maybe early February.
Yep, we'll have. Well, I think the ones we got coming in are spoken for already, but we will have more. So anybody wants to pre-order. Yep. But once we have those, definitely hit us up. You can try those out.
Oh yeah, and you know what? So I want people to know too that we don't just go around and promote anything.
No, and we said this because in Niagara Falls, we ran into Richard and Splood, who makes the thumper jump brake, and Brandon Jacoby.
Yeah.
But the Jacoby makes the butt end of that 3-piece jump brake for Richard. So
but
sort of met up.
You can't order it from.
No, you can't. It has to be through Thumper. But again, we met up with both these guys in Niagara Falls, and Brandon gave us their carbon fiber shaft on a cue and said, try that out.
Oh, wait till that comes out.
We loved it.
Mommy.
As well as a couple other shafts for them, but the Jacoby cues are awesome as well. But then the Thumper, Richard gave us one and said, go try this thing out. And we probably took, I don't know, 15 breaks, 10, 15 breaks each.
Yeah, it does so much of the work.
Yep, and then, so Grant and I both broke alternated brake back and forth, and then we're like, okay, let's take it apart and try jumping it. And the first one I hit, I way over jumped the ball because I'm thinking, oh, 3-piece doesn't jump like it jumps every bit as good as the IQ or the Prevail that we've been talking about. So yeah, it's to get the 2-in-1 cue is amazing.
Yeah. Well, and price point wise, at $450 US, really, really, really good value.
Well, and what we start off saying is we're not good. I don't care if you offer us a bunch of money if we don't like your product and can stand behind it.
Yeah,
we're not going to put it on here or talk about it. So
if it doesn't do what we say it'll do, we won't have it on. Watching at the leather pocket. Awesome. Love to hear that, Ben.
Yeah, and then Ryan, we met up at Christmas there. So yeah, he tried mine out and it sold him. He wants a couple of those Bob Danielson shafts. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can't beat it.
No.
I mean, honestly, I was the last one to be.
Yeah, I was the first one. I played with it for a couple months before Ben finally tried it, and Ben's like, I should have played with this a couple months ago. This is a nice safe by Rob.
450 Canadian would put it about 540, $550 Canadian somewhere.
Yeah, we might be able to sell them for around 500 Canadian. We'll see what they come. Yeah, plus shipping.
Yeah, which will put it back up at $550 Canadian. You get one of the best, in our opinion, one of the best breaking cues out there, but you also get one of the best jumping cues out there as well. So Joanne Ashton at the table, shooting up top for the 3. Nice hit.
It's our cost, Canadian.
Yeah.
So we can probably see, we can get them in the 550 range.
Yeah. Shipped.
Yep. Shipped, sort of the 500 plus shipping in around that range. We don't have one yet and got to confirm depends what the exchange rate is and what we pay.
Yeah. Anybody coming from Team Calgary come into the Derby City? I'm not sure if Stephen was talking about that.
Stephen or Eric might. I don't know if Eric was going down. One of them.
I remembered. I was talking with Stephen at Christmas time, and I know he's wanting to go down there for a couple of them. but I can't remember whether Derby City was one of those or not.
I heard Eric might be going to one or two of those bigger ones too. Well, we get like a couple. They're doing like three matches. They did out this morning, so
Yeah.
let's just see what I got because I took a picture of it.
Kevin, well, actually, Steph is working on putting up or developing the posters very similar to what you see with the Mosconi Cup. So we will have those. Unfortunately, my time leading up to the Alberta Cup, my normal job had kept me extremely busy. And the last 2 nights I was up till 2:30 Thursday night and 2 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday night, trying to get everything done.
So what we have coming up is a lunch break.
Yep.
For an hour. And then right after lunch we'll have John and Eric playing Rob and Carlos, and Joe and Ben versus Gary and Roger.
Yeah.
Another Scotch doubles round.
There you go, David says $596 Canadian funds. But we do get them, at a little bit of a wholesale discount price. So we'll get them to you $550 shipped.
But definitely towards the end of the month here, first week or two in February, we will have them with us. So anytime you see us, come up and hit us up at any of our products. We'll have they're here to demo.
Absolutely.
So especially I do have the Bob Danielson shafts. I got 4 or 5 here, plus my full Danielson queue. You're welcome to come up and see us. I'll bring it in. You can hit with it.
So Joanne is on the 3-ball here. Rob attempted to play safety, left her full on the 3. The problem is she's going 3 to 5, which is on this bottom rail here.
Super juice.
Oh, there you go. There's Mr. Danielson himself.
Okay.
The man with the plan says.
Any other joints? That Mickelson joint that I'd sent you a picture of. The 5/16 something, some weird.
I actually do think you're right. 5/16 joint on
something
his.
or other. I got to go back because Ryan sent me a picture. I'm going to send you a picture of the one joint here, Bob. You might be able to see it. We need one of these if you got it sent as well.
And guys, if we don't have those, you can always get them straight from Bob Danielson.
Yep.
Just go onto his Facebook page, BDQs, and just look for the SS360.
Okay, Bob, I just sent you that picture. That is that Mickelson. We did have a couple of them already out of some of the ones you sold or sent us, but they're sold now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it, 5/16, 14. And I think that looks like the picture that I sent you is sort of the same. If you can discern that, that was from Ryan Pittman.
So Joanne again in on the 3-ball here. They've been safety battling it back and forth on this 3-ball.
She looking at playing safe here?
There you go, 5/16 by 14 piloted.
I think that's it. I just sent you an inbox message of the picture of that pin if you can recognize that. Thanks. Just don't want to bounce off that 5 outs just like that. Need to bounce the other way off the 5.
Yeah.
Although he's got to run into the 5-ball here. I don't know.
It depends how he hits it, right? He does have room between the rail to kind of chop at that with some bottom. But weight control will be the key here.
Well, 9 sitting right there too.
Yeah, weight control. It's going to be the key. Nice shot. Uses the 9-ball as a stop for the 5.
He's dead straight here. He's got to spin this a little
nice
bit.
Little roll up or draw. You can
Nice
draw
draw.
back 1. Get on top. Oh, under hit a little bit.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough Ginsu. Go back and forth across. He's playing safe.
Plays the safe, but leaves that 6 full on.
Yeah, it's tough here though. Bank corner, but tight past the
You're
9.
gonna play that 6 off the rail and use the 9-ball to hide the 6-ball behind.
Yeah, leave it side to side. If he sees it,
Something just smacked down.
somebody jumped the cue ball right off the table and straight into their glass railing.
Oh yeah, that scared me. Yeah, Tilden, the last match is called for 9 o'clock tonight.
Bob can make a shaft to fit any cue you want.
Absolutely. Oh, nice shot, Joanne Ashton. Look at that.
Hippity hop.
Airtime. Yep. So Bob Danielson of BDQs has the name Robert Danielson. He's on watching with us and commenting. So if you do have any questions about particular cue styles or pins, hit him up. Go onto his Facebook page, send him a message, or ask here. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to help you out.
Yeah, no broken glass.
Nice effort from Rob. Oh, and gets... Does he get lucky?
No, I think she's got it.
Another inch or two, and he'd have been snuggled up right behind that 8-ball. So Joanne sitting good on that 6-ball.
Nice shot by Joanne.
Really nice shot. So while Bob's on the line with us, or in the house, there is his poster, Bob Danielson Custom Cues. And doesn't only make shafts, guys. He is full-on custom cue maker.
Yeah, and check out the cue I got if you're in around. It's awesome.
Really nice shot from Joanne. Uh-oh. You can tell as soon as she released
Yeah,
that cue
she
ball,
wasn't happy.
happy.
That's tough leave there too, though.
Yeah, I think Rob's going to thin this, though. Thin this 7-ball and go back and forth a couple of rails.
Unless he tries to play safe behind the 9 here and bring the 7 way down table.
No, I don't. You know what? Again, it's one of those spots in a game where sometimes you got to throw caution to the wind and go for it. I think this is that time. Whether he's going to bank it or thin cut it in.
There's the other question I'd been asked. What tip do you put on those things, Bob, when you send them?
It's right there.
Is it?
SIB medium.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't even see that. That's just popped in my head. Everybody's asking us because I didn't mind it.
Well, and I think for a lot of people, the median tip is the way to go because it really gives you the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I play again, and Ben just put on his. I had him try that medium soft Longazi, and he loved that, and I've switched to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bonus. I got about 5 different shafts that fit my couple playing cues. different tips on all of them that I get to try out and stick with what I like.
Well, let's see what Joanne does with this 7 ball here. It is sitting tough. I don't think it passes by that 9 to the bottom left-hand corner. The cut on it is, it's tight. So does she play safe?
Hit and hope.
I think you got to go for it, right?
Go for the 9, yeah.
Table, you know, cut that 7 ball down to the bottom right.
Again, unless she's
ball kind of go a little
well,
bit.
I think she's looking at banking it straight back up the middle to the end rail and maybe leaving the cue ball back down at the other rail here. Kind of like, well,
gets by the 8 ball.
If it sits on the rail.
Really nice shot.
It's a tough cut.
Oh yeah, that's a big ask to cut that in.
Yeah. I think she overcut the 7 a little bit. She's trying to go straight back up table with it, but she left it tough. You can have automatic shape on it here, though, if you make it.
Oh, Rob, nice safety. Oh, no.
Oh, she's got that.
Oh, yeah, she's got all of that. All of that.
It's a little bit of draw off the bottom rail and straight back up.
Yeah.
Because you can just stop shot on the 8 ball with the 9 where it's at.
Yeah. It's pretty much auto shape both ways. Nice. Kind of would have liked to see her put a little more energy into that shot to get up into half table point. Not leave yourself such a long shot on this 8 ball. But still shouldn't be any issue for Joanne. So to bring it hill, Miss Ashton shooting the 9 ball, bottom left-hand pocket.
I was going to say, talk about a pressure shot.
That's how I'd have done it.
Yeah.
That's how I'd have done it.
TV
never
shot,
mind,
3 rails.
Yeah, you're
3 rails.
You're wanting to bring it hill. Why take it straight?
Yeah.
You may as well take it a 3 rail bank shot.
TV shot for the TV table. I wouldn't have played it straight in either. Well, you got to be a little lucky. Nobody's ever going to win a tournament without being a little lucky.
Isn't that the truth, Tilden? Shows some heart. She was down 4-1 to Rob. Now makes it tie ball game.
And she's breaking. Need the golden break here. Get that 9 ball kick into one of the top 4 pockets.
Yeah.
Well, if she can steal this one away from 4-1 down.
Yeah. Isn't that right, Brandon? Eh? We didn't want a lunch break yet anyway. We may as well see a hill.
Well, lunch break was scheduled at 1 to 2, so we've caught up from starting almost an hour late.
Yeah. Well, we're going to run another 10 minutes in, so I mean, we're not bad.
No, it's a 9 ball golden break right here.
Wouldn't that be something? Makes a ball on the break. Does she get a shot at the 1 ball?
Well, she can see the edge of the 1.
She can see the edge, yeah.
I still might push here. You thin the right-hand side and come back down, but...
Thin the right. That's asking a lot to miss that side pocket. I actually think I'm going to bank the 1 ball off the end rail, off the bottom left-hand rail, in behind the cluster of the 3-6-4. Sounds good, Albert. if she's going to elect just to push to the bottom rail, just to give herself a little bit more angle.
It's not like if you can just thin the right-hand side of that one, that cue ball is going to come 2 rails back down in behind this 9.
Yeah, you could. That's flirtatious a little bit.
She's looking at pushing down to, just.
I think I'm just going to go into the one ball with some bottom right. Bring that one ball off that top end rail, back off the left-hand bottom side rail, and like I say, hide the one ball between the 6-3 and 4.
Triple P'd that 9 ball like a boss. Joe.
So Joanne pushes, and Rob says, go ahead, shoot it. But now she's given herself some good angle where I think she feels a little bit more comfortable in playing the safety. I think she's going to do it the same way I would have done it originally, off the end rail, off the left side. Under hit, but again, doesn't sell it out. One ball doesn't go past the 6.
You cut it in the side from where it is, but that's a thin cut.
Oh, that's that would be Ginsu City. From that angle,
but again,
yeah,
he'll have shape on the 2 ball because he's coming down, back up.
Yeah, you're kind of letting your cue ball loose a little bit though. And with that many objects on the table, you can go from hero to 0 in a heartbeat.
But other than trying to leave this side to side here,
I think he's just going to do what I was originally going to do and push the 1-2 rails in behind this 6-3 cluster. Highland. Oh, wow. I did not see that happening.
Scratchy scratch.
A scrooch. So 1 to the 2 ball, 1 to the bottom left draw, right hand.
I combo with a 9 right now.
Yeah. I don't think Joe's going to do it, but.
Come on.
No. Take the table. Take the run out. She's more than capable.
That 9 ball, it's a big pocket with a 5 sitting there.
Overall score right now is 4-2 for Calgary. And Joanne in control at the table. Nice little draw, 1 rail. Nice shot. She'll have to do kind of the same shot here, draw out 2 rail. She could go just straight up and back, I guess, but where my line of attack is going to be draw 2 rails around that 7 ball.
It depends on how much he's stretching here too.
Yeah, true enough.
I don't know if you're stretching a lot and playing with this, I think I just go straight up and back down instead of drawing with the rest.
There's a lot of danger that can happen that way, but again, same thing with the draw 2 rail. You can end up behind the 7 ball.
Now she got to right where she was pointing her cue, pretty much. So
nice shot. 3 to the 4 natural shape. Uh-oh.
No, she's
Slow
good.
Up. Geez, when that first hit that rail, I thought she overhit that.
I was looking at the angle. She could go all the way up to the side pocket on that right-hand rail and still see the 4, but
4 to the 5, pretty natural.
Yeah, you just don't want to leave yourself straight on the 5.
Stay down, Bev. That's Joanne at the table.
She left herself pretty straight. Just draw it straight back up.
Does she try to play underneath?
Or you play rail first.
Yeah, you could go rail first with,
And just nice
with
soft,
some right hand. Go off that bottom rail, go underneath for 6 to the top left.
I think that 6 will go past that 7 to the top right too. So I mean, you got basically 3 pockets you could play your leave for there.
Oh, she hit that nuts. Not perfect right there. She's got the nice
little angle,
correct angle on that 6 ball. Nice shot. And there's
Steven pumping his fists in the background.
There's Team Calgary, Steven's lady and baby. Yeah, she put that 6 ball on a string. And I like the fact she's taking her time, walking the table, not jumping into things.
I mean, you draw this right to this left-hand rail.
Yeah, I can't quite tell the angle whether she's going down to the left-hand side or the right-hand side.
Well, you can draw to the left. I think it's pretty straight back.
Oh,
look at this.
She hit that perfect. She hit that perfect. Wow, let's watch Team Calgary go crazy.
Well, I will. I'll flip over.
Down 4-1. Wow. Wow, down 4-1. Nice comeback, Joanne Ashton. Way to play. That is huge.
The guy just commentating was on point. I got it blown up on my TV at home listening.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. So, guys, there's a picture of all the hardware. There's the Alberta Cup trophy, all of the trophies that the players get. There's also the MVP award that's sitting in there. Run through our sponsors here real quick. CCS Pool Leagues in Calgary.
They donated some money.
They
Enough
sure
for
did.
we're paying for the hotels.
Absolutely. So, guys, when we put these guys up on the screen, Bob Danielson, make sure you go to their pages, man. Give them a shout out. Let them know. We appreciate it because without the sponsors, none of this stuff happened.
And here's a bunch of the sponsors here, everybody on there. So we are going to reset. It is time for a lunch break.
It is.
We got scheduled. So we will reset. We'll be back in about an hour.
Yep.
So
appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. We'll be back roughly 1 o'clock. Sorry,
2 o'clock.
So we shall see you then.